this is Kenya. Welcome back to Kenya's Decor Corner. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you will go ahead and click the subscribe button and also be sure to hit the notification bell so you will not miss any upcoming videos. For my faithful family members, you guys know I love you so very much. And guys, today I am so super excited because now that we're all finished with my downstairs area, I wanted to take a quick break from my house and go over and decorate my sister's home for fall. So today we're going to be decorating my sister's home and we're going to do her whole space in one video. So if you're interested in seeing what I'll be doing at her house, just keep watching. Okay guys, my sister pulled her bins out of the garage and I'll show you guys around her space. And here in the living room, she has her brand new little puppy. His name is Frankie, and she has him in his little kennel because he was getting into everything. So we put him in there just for a little bit while we pull everything out. So as you can see, my niece just had a birthday, so there's things there, and this is just how her house looks on an everyday basis. So I'm just showing you guys around so you can see what it looks like, and then of course once we add the fall decor, then you'll see how it looks when it's all finished. So we'll go through her bins first so you can see what she has as it relates to fall decor, and then we'll put it all out. So she has some really pretty pieces. Of course there's pillows here, and there's of course pumpkins. And so I'm just going to take everything out and lay it all out on the floor so that I can see what we have to work with. And then as I'm taking things out, I'm also kind of thinking in my head, okay, where would we put this or that? And I'm kind of grouping things together by items. So I'm putting all the pumpkins together and everything. So now I'm looking back towards the entryway so that I can see what we'll do in this space as well. So as I'm going through the items to see what all she has, I'm thinking about the spaces that I need to decorate. So again, I'm just taking everything out and laying it out on the floor together, grouping everything together so that I can see what all she has, so I'll know, what I'm working with. And as you guys can see here, my sister is kind of like me. She does like the traditional fall colors. So most of her items are traditional fall colors. But she does have some pieces that kind of fall in the neutral category. But for the most part, she has lots of color here. So we have quite a bit to work with as it relates to that. But there are some neutral pieces that I'm pulling out here as well. And she does have, those were pillow pumpkins. So she has a nice variety of pumpkins that are pillows. Some are ceramic. Some are the foam pumpkins. And then she has that large cluster of pumpkins, which you guys saw right at the beginning when I started this. Those are, it's like a set of 4 pumpkins or 5 pumpkins that's all attached together. And those are kind of in a neutral color. That one's got like an animal print on it. So yeah, so she has a variety of pumpkin styles here. So I'm just pulling everything out so that we can see what's all there. And this is a blanket, but it has something wrapped up in it, so I want to see. And of course it's more pumpkins as well. So, and these are really unique pumpkins also. So she has some traditional pumpkins, some unique ones. So we have a nice variety here of things to work with. So now let's get started. So first I pulled the blue ottoman from her bedroom into the living room so we can use it as a coffee table. And next I added some of the pillows to the bench there and to the chairs to bring in a pop of color on this side of the room and to represent fall on this side of her living room. Now I've also added some of the green pillows to the sofas, and it's time to address this ottoman. So we're going to go ahead and style it up as if we were styling a coffee table. So I'm using her orange throw blanket that she had, and I'm just going to throw it across this ottoman to make a little cozy look here. And then we're gonna add a few fall pieces. So here I'm adding a vase that she had on like the baker's rack in her kitchen. I just pulled it from there, and I'm adding it to the ottoman and filling it with some pumpkins that she had along with some fall leaves. So I'm just going to place those in the in this little pot here and just have that on the ottoman as our little centerpiece for this living room space. And that's it, just simple and cute. Now on the sofas, the gold and the white with gold pillows were already there, and the green pillows were already there. So I just added in the rust color orange pillows to go along with the throw blanket and the pillows on the other side of the living room to just kind of tie the space all together. So as we pan around here, you can see the rust color pillows and those green chairs, and of course the pumpkin pillow on the bench. So now the space all kind of speaks to each other, and that's it, just real simple and easy. Now here on this table, I just added a pumpkin next to this vase and a candle that my sister already has right next to that, and that will complete this vignette. And actually this is a floral arrangement that I made for her last year at fall time, and so she already had it out. She never put it away, so I just dust it off and we're gonna keep using it. So that's this little area that's behind the sofa. Now to the fireplace area, you can see how she has it decorated already. She just basically has some items on here, but not really styled or anything. And she did have the happy birthday banner on there for my niece, but we've taken that down. She has some lanterns and a few decor items there. So we're going to use what she already has and then just add a few more key elements by bringing in the fall pieces. I did pull a vase that she had on the other side of the room over to the fireplace, and then I added some pumpkins down near that, and that pretty much is it. Now, of course, if this were at my house, I would have added a garland or something on the fireplace to give it a little more pop, but she doesn't have garland, so I just used what she has. The purple flowers were flowers already in that vase, so I just left them there. And now we're moving on to another spot, which is right across from the fireplace. Is a little seating area here, and we added a vase that she again already has. Again, this is an arrangement that I made for her last year, so I just fluffed up the flowers, dusted them off, and we're still using it. And also I'm just adding in a few of her pumpkins. These are the colors that she keeps in her home all the time, the purple and green and everything. So we're just keeping with her same color scheme and just adding in a few fall touches just to bring in the season. So I'm just adding this green throw blanket that she did have in her linen closet. We just pull that out, and we're just adding that to this chair to give it a little more pop. Now we're turning our attention to the dining room area, which is already nice in and of itself, but of course when the table is set, it is extra special. And that pumpkin centerpiece is absolutely gorgeous. My sister already had that. She's had it for a couple of years. And those tall fluted clear vases, she had those, and she already had the potpourri in those as well. So we just put those out on the table. They were already together. So we just set the table like that, and I think it turned out really pretty. But as I was looking about it, I thought, I think it needs a little something. The centerpiece is great. I used her placemats as a runner. She didn't have a table runner, and then she didn't have enough placemats for all 6 place settings. So she had 4 placemats. So I put them all together and used it as a table runner. But as I was looking at everything, I thought, okay, we're going to add a little something extra. So she had a pack of fall leaves, so I pulled them out and I decided to only use the yellow ones. So we're placing 1 fall leaf on each plate just to give just a little more detail on the plate. And I think that is what the tablescape needed, just that extra little pop to really kind of bring the look all together. And I'm really happy with how that just added that little extra statement piece that we were looking for. Now we're moving to one of the entryway tables, and as you can see, she has some items here that's more spring looking. So I'm going to remove some of those items, and I've replaced it with items that are more appropriate for fall. So you can see the items there. And these items are the items that she wanted me to incorporate. I wasn't really a fan of the little scarecrow, but she liked it, so I put it out. Now to the other entryway table here, I'm showing you guys how it's set up, and basically I like everything that she has here, so I'm going to leave it all here and then just add in a couple of fall pieces just to bring a touch of fall to this space. And I did that by simply adding in the pumpkin dish. And I just moved the floral arrangement over to the other side and added in another vase. And that's it. I didn't do anything else to this space, but I thought that pumpkin dish was gorgeous. And I love how it's popping off of the blue hutch table that she has here. So that's it. That's all I did for this entryway space. So going back to this other table, I decided to go ahead and add that thankful pillow at the bottom, just to give it a little bit more coziness and to kind of balance out the scarecrow there above. Now let's take a walk through the entire space for a final look. So this is the entryway table as you walk in, and with our pumpkin platter there on the entryway table. Then the second entryway table as you continue to walk in through the entryway space, which will lead us into the living room space. Okay guys, so I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. If so, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. You know that helps me out tremendously. Also, it helps me leave comments, so be sure to leave me a comment down below to let me know what you think about her space. I think everything came together beautifully. As you guys can see, my sister does not have like a whole lot of home decor like I have. She has, you know, probably the average amount of what probably most people have. And so I wanted you guys to see that you can decorate your space by just adding a few pieces here and there to bring in the season without going all overboard like how I do. Because this is what I do, right? But for the average person who is probably just wanting to add a few decor pieces, then I wanted you guys to see how you can do that, and clearly on a budget. She didn't purchase anything for her home this year. She used all the items that she already has. Although she did say that she is going to want to add more items to her decor. So after the season, she'll be on the lookout for some sales. That is a point, guys. If you want to expand your decor, then it's always a great idea to shop after the season, or to shop when there's sales going on. Like, of course, stores like Hobby Lobby has their fall items for 40% off, which is weird because they have Christmas at 50% off. So now's a good time to shop Christmas items, and fall items maybe if, you know, 40% is reasonable to you. But of course, if you wait, then there'll be 50% off soon. And then you can get some key pieces at 50% off. And then obviously if you wait until after Thanksgiving, then all the fall items are going to be 60, 70, 80% off. But at that point, it's all kind of picked over, so then you just get the leftovers. So, but if you're a smart shopper and you get there early, then you might still find some good items. So you just have to be strategic about things and how you do it. And then just know that if you don't get what you wanted this time, then next season you just do the same thing. Or you save up, and then you know that you're going to do your shopping after the season when things go 50% off, and you know you'll basically be getting 2 for the price of 1, which is how I like to consider things. I'm like, well, if I were going to pay the regular price, now I'm getting 2 for the price of 1. So for me, 50% off is a really good deal if it's something that I really, really want, and I know that's going to be gone if I wait for the bigger sales. So that's a thing that you might want to consider as well. And stores like Big Lots, they also put their things on clearance as well. And you know, just all the stores. So I told her to wait until it goes on 50% off, and that might be the best time to start looking at items that she may want to get if there's some key pieces. And then of course, always shop at my favorite stores like Ross, Burlington's, TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods, because those stores don't necessarily put their items on clearance, but they already are priced at a reasonable price. So when you see them, then that's the time to get them. Alrighty guys, if you have any questions about anything, leave them in the comment section down below. You know I'm here to answer. Also, again, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please be sure to click that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming videos. And in the next one, we'll be back at my house, and we're going to be decorating upstairs, our family room, and the powder room up there. And then we'll be all done and ready for our home tour. That's what we're working towards, guys. Alrighty, so I'll look forward to seeing all of you on the next video. Much love and many blessings. Bye-bye.